Casado could be sidelined for up to 2 months. Barcelona has confirmed that Marc Casado suffered a knee injury during his participation in the match against Atletico Madrid in La Liga. Barcelona secured a dramatic 4-2 comeback victory against Atletico Madrid in matchday 28 of the Spanish League. According to the Spanish newspaper Sport, Casado could be out of action for up to 2 months due to his knee injury. The report states that Casado has suffered a knee ligament sprain and an external ligament tear. If the external ligament tear is complete, his absence could extend beyond 2 months. This means Casado's season with Barcelona could be over if the injury takes longer to heal. Despite sustaining the injury in the first half, Casado continued playing until he was substituted in the 67th minute. Barcelona currently leads the La Liga table with 60 points, while Atletico Madrid sits in third place with 54 points. Barcelona recently defeated Atletico Madrid 4-2 in matchday 28 of La Liga. According to the Spanish newspaper Mundo Deportivo, there is growing frustration within Barcelona regarding the rescheduling of the postponed Osasuna match. The widespread anger within the club's board, led by Joan Laporta, has prompted Barcelona to consider appealing the decision. The match was originally set to be played on March 8th, but was postponed due to the passing of the club's doctor, Carlos Monero. If the match is scheduled for April 27th, Hansi Flick will be without both Araujo and Rafinha, who have international commitments on April 25th to 26th, adding to the fatigue from travel. Barcelona officials see this decision as unfair and have labeled it disgraceful, arguing that it prevents them from competing on equal footing. La Liga clubs had already pressured the league to avoid postponing the game to the end of May, fearing it would disrupt the competition's integrity, a move that ultimately succeeded. Yampurimans reports being built to dominate for the next 10 years. What impressed Klopp the most, however, was the blend of experience and youth within this team, which in his view makes Barcelona a candidate not just for success this season, but for dominance over the long term. What makes this team even more frightening is that its best players are still at the beginning of their careers. When you look at the top teams in Europe, most rely on players who have already peaked or are starting to decline. But Barcelona? Barcelona has a generation of talents who will sit at the top of football for the next decade. Imagine what will happen when these players reach their peak in 3 or 4 years. Barcelona is being built to be an unstoppable force. He then highlighted the names that caught his attention. Rafinha is having an exceptional season. Ferran Torres has returned to being a decisive player, but there are other names that impress me even more. Pedri and Gavi, they form a midfield duo that can dominate the game for years to come. If Ansu Fati regains his form, he will be a nightmare for any defense. But there is one name I have to talk about in particular: Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, a miracle walking on green grass. Klopp couldn't hide his astonishment and deep admiration for Barcelona's golden boy, Lamine Yamal, who, despite his young age, plays like a seasoned star with years of experience. What am I seeing in front of me? Lamine Yamal is something unbelievable. We are talking about a player who is only 16 years old, yet he plays as if he has already played over 300 matches at the highest level. When you see a young player with this confidence, this quality, and this intelligence in decision-making, you know you are witnessing something extraordinary. It's rare to find a player at this age with all these attributes: speed, skill, vision, and the ability to finish chances with the composure of a fully mature player. Klopp added with a smile, "Just imagine how good he will be in 3 or 4 years. If he continues developing at this rate, winning the Ballon d'Or will just be a matter of time for him." We have seen young players shine and then fade away, but with Yamal, it's completely different. He has the mentality of a star. He plays for the team. He is fearless in facing challenges. These are things you cannot teach. They are innate. Barcelona has a true gem. Why shouldn't Barcelona win everything this season? Klopp, known for his love of attacking football and high pressing, believes Barcelona has all the tools needed to compete for and win all titles this season if they maintain this level. Barcelona has identified its sacrifice to fund the anticipated summer deal from Liverpool amid the ongoing financial crisis at the Catalan club. Recently, Barcelona has been seriously looking to strengthen its attacking line, specifically by signing a winger, a need that seems to be perfectly matched by a star from the Reds. With the steady progress of the Spanish team's performance under Hansi Flick's leadership, Laporta is now required to add more reinforcements in the coming summer to raise the club's ambitions for the next seasons. Tennis. Barcelona plans to secure a deal for Luis Diaz from Liverpool. Reports suggest that Barcelona may be willing to part ways with their Uruguayan defender, Ronald Araujo, if they manage to reach an agreement to sign Liverpool's Colombian star, Luis Diaz. According to Sportskita, citing Sport, Barcelona is open to selling their key defender, Ronald Araujo, to finance the Luis Diaz deal, despite the center-back having signed a new contract with the club until 2031. The report also highlights that sporting director Deco has already started transfer negotiations with Luis Diaz's camp, and it remains to be seen how Blaugrana will pave the way for his signing while adhering to La Liga's financial regulations. It is worth noting that clubs like Juventus and Arsenal had previously shown interest in acquiring Araujo, and this interest could resurface if Barcelona decides to offload him. Larcius here. Barcelona plans to appeal the scheduling of the Osasuna match in La Liga. Barcelona is considering filing an appeal against the scheduling of their match against Osasuna in the current La Liga season. Jurgen Klopp. Barcelona is rewriting history. A team from the future dazzling the world. If there is one person who can truly appreciate beautiful and attacking football, it is undoubtedly Jurgen Klopp, the coach who has lived the game with all its passion and details, building teams that fans fell in love with because of their unique style. It was no surprise that Klopp spoke with great admiration about Barcelona after their dramatic 4-2 victory over Atletico Madrid, in a match the German coach described as a football masterpiece that proved Barcelona is not just a competing team, but a project reshaping the contours of modern football. What a team! What a style! Barcelona is back, and back with force. Klopp began his remarks with clear astonishment, praising the fighting spirit that the team displayed against Atletico Madrid, which reflected Barcelona's true identity. What a team! Barcelona is not just a club that plays football, it is a philosophy, a spirit, a story told in every match. When Atletico Madrid took the lead 2-1, any team could have lost its balance, but this is Barcelona. There was no surrender, no hesitation, only an incredible reaction that reflected a champion's mentality. The goal scored by Ferran Torres? Spectacular. The way Rafinha created the chance? Pure magic. Then Lamine Yamal came in to complete the masterpiece with a killer goal. This is what Barcelona does. Klopp continued his thoughts, saying, "What amazed me the most was not just the victory, but the way they achieved it. It wasn't just luck or a fleeting moment. It was the result of a clear playing style, a system working in perfect harmony, and the character of a team that knows it hasn't lost until the final whistle blows. This team has everything: quality, courage, and the ability to turn the game around at any moment.